Equality Health Foundation, we are together today to make our community healthier and stronger. You'll see that all of the students and families moving through those doors today have an agreement, a promise that they're making, not only to themselves but to our entire community, which is that when we get vaccinated, we ensure that our community is going to be healthy, we ensure that our schools will operate next fall, and we ensure that making the right decision today will provide a healthier future tomorrow. And so we are Roosevelt. We're glad to host you. We're glad you came, and we're glad that the vaccine is going to now be available for our 12 to 15-year-olds. Thank you very much, and we look forward to so many more community initiatives with Equality Health, and we look forward to 100% of our community being vaccinated. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Robinson. Appreciate your partnership and support from the district. Today launches that long-term partnership together with your district to make sure we vaccinate all of the students and families and faculty and employees that want to get a shot and get the vaccination. So we're ready to partner with you, and let's get there together. Somos, Roosevelt, and it's all about one community together. Not one person or one organization can help us get to community-wide immunity by themselves. That's why we brought this alliance together under this One Community Initiative against COVID-19. Our goal is to ensure fair and equitable distribution of the vaccine into the heart of communities that have been hit the hardest. This is what our focus and our goal is, and we're going to get there together with all our partners. Too many partners to mention here today. Well, close to about 60 partners, AP, I believe. We have public-private partners, diverse community stakeholders that are here getting behind this initiative. One of many vaccine initiatives that we're launching over the next several months with Roosevelt School District and many other districts across Maricopa County. Obviously, we appreciate and we're grateful for the partnership and support from the Arizona Department of Health Services and Dr. Chris as the leader there. Thank you, Dr. Chris, for your enduring support during this time. We appreciate you. There's so many that are in the trenches day in and day out making sure that vaccines get shots in arms. And let me tell you what that means. You don't have to look too far than your own family members, your coworkers, your neighbors to know that someone that you know has been impacted by COVID. And unfortunately, in some cases, people have passed away. It's hit close to my family and many of my friends and colleagues. So this is about saving lives. This is about getting back to a new normal. This is about getting back to the special moments that we miss the most with our family, our friends, our coworkers. The young people have been hit extremely hard and very devastated by this pandemic. Their mental health and their wellness has been impacted because they've been isolated, learning from home. Hats off to all those parents that are stepping up and creating a learning environment at home so their young people can continue to learn. But the important thing is that we have to get our young people back connected socially. We have to get them back to summer camp, get them back to fall school, get them back to the sports and the activities that they love the most. I have a daughter at home, and I've seen the impact it's had. And so that's why we're here. We're here to protect our youth, our families, and our community together. So I'm going to stop there. Thank you for being here. We appreciate all the families and young people that have come out here today to take that very important step to protect your family and protect our community and help us get back to a new normal in life. So AP, I'm going to turn it over to our partner, AP, who's the founder of Arizona. We couldn't do this work without AP and Arizona.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you for everybody coming out today. There's too many people here to thank, but I'd like to thank Chief Gamage from the fire department. Every time we do something, he's there. Commander DePonzio is always there to support us. I even see my buddy, Executive Vice President Daniel Fletcher from APS. They've been on the front line with us since day one. Dr. Wooten, and just want to say thank you for coming out and being receptive to making sure we have a better community, making sure we protect ourselves, our family, and our loved ones, because this is a serious issue in our country, in our state, and I've been a recipient of getting COVID, and I tell you, it's unpleasant. So just to be able to stand here today to see these young people step up and be a part of the solution, not the problem, really means a lot to me and to all the stakeholders that are involved. I want to bring a gentleman up who's been very supportive of everything we do. My councilman, Councilman Garcia, Carlos Garcia, who's been on the front line. Anytime I call him, he rolls his sleeves up. So I guess it goes with the roll up your sleeve campaign, Dr. Chris. So I just want to make sure I bring Councilman up, say a few words, because this is his district, his community. And I will be remiss if I didn't mention Dr. Boyce, the superintendent of Roosevelt, who's also rolls his sleeves up and make sure he's on the front line too. So thank you.
Thank you, AP, and thank you all for being here today. A lot of the inequities that existed before the pandemic continue to exist and were exacerbated by this pandemic. It is really important and crucial that today's vaccines happen where they're happening now. In this school district that's been impacted, in the south side of Phoenix that's been impacted disproportionately by this pandemic. We are grateful to the Roosevelt partners, to Dr. Boyce, to the school board for welcoming us, and for the entire team that's behind us that's making this happen. These youth are going to be able to go and see their grandparents. They're going to be able to go see their family members, something they've been craving for over the last year. So we're really excited to make it happen with all the folks that are here today. So from the bottom of my heart, grateful that it's happening in South Phoenix, that it's happening in District 8. Le quiero dar las gracias a todos por estar aquí. El día de hoy es muy importante, no solo por lo que está pasando, pero el hecho que está pasando en el sur de Phoenix. Muchas de las cosas que estaban pasando antes de la pandemia, los daños que tenía nuestra comunidad siguen presentes y ahora es por eso tan importante que esto está pasando aquí en el sur de Phoenix, en el Distrito 8. Muy agradecido con el distrito que nos ha dado la bienvenida aquí y con todas las personas que están viendo atrás de nosotros que están trabajando. Así que muchas gracias y espero más personas se puedan vacunar en el sur de Phoenix. Thank you all so much.
Well, I want to just thank Council Member and actually, you know, some folks I left out was the Phoenix Fire Department and the Adelante Healthcare that are here today putting shots in arms today. So we can't do it without those partners, as well as the City of Phoenix and Mayor Kay Gallegos, as well as all the council members that have been supportive of us in the trenches. So I want to bring up Dr. Cara Christ, Director of Arizona Department of Health Services, to say a few words here. And Dr. Christ has been at these events in the trenches, literally, for many, many times with us, and we appreciate that. Again, she'll be helping out to administer some shots today, but Dr. Christ, we're grateful for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tomas. So today is a very exciting day for parents and children and all of Arizona. So I've been actually out vaccinating at one of our state sites today, and now I get to do it here at this amazing pop-up. And just like me, I have a 13-year-old. It's so wonderful to see the relieved parents who are coming out to get their children vaccinated. This is going to protect their kids, their community, and continue moving life back towards normal. We know that kids are not as prone to bad outcomes, but we do know that we have children who have had bad outcomes, and they can transmit it to others, and those others can be more vulnerable. So I am so grateful to Equality Health and Arizona for setting up this vaccination event, along with so many other events that they've put on over the past weeks. These community events are so important to reaching as many people and giving them the chance to get vaccinated. So we are so proud to support this one today. And just so everyone knows, it's never been easier to get your vaccine. Just a half a mile from this school, we've got a grocery store, pharmacy, and a clinic that offer the Pfizer vaccine. The Pfizer vaccine is the one that's approved for ages 12 and up. And 4 other places within 2 miles of this school offer Pfizer. So there's more incentive than ever to get vaccinated. Today, the CDC updated its guidance for fully vaccinated people. They can resume normal activities indoors and outdoors without wearing masks or distancing. So we look forward to continuing to support the work of Equality Health and Arizona Foundation, and let's all keep working towards that community immunity we're looking for. Thank you.
Thanks again, Dr. Chris, to you and your team for being right there with us and locking arms in the community. There's so many, again, as we mentioned, this is one community, so many people to thank, and we're grateful for it because it takes all of us coming together to protect our families and our community. Mr. Ray Arvizu from the Arvizu Advertising Promotion, they helped organize and set this up and get this flowing here. Ivana Morales from Evolve Marketing helped put all this media thing, this event together. So we're grateful for our partners for playing critical roles in the work that we do. I want to bring up next Jarvis Reddick, Commander of the American Legion Post. We have so much more to do with the American Legion. We're going to be doing many more of these events in partnership with the American Legions, again, setting up sites that we create greater access in communities. So, Commander?
Thank you. By the way, I am fully vaccinated, and I encourage everyone to do so. Again, it's always a pleasure sitting here talking about the vaccinations. We appreciate Community One and the community coming out and helping out the underserved community. And again, our post is in the middle of the community, and we feel that we have an obligation to the children and youth of the community to actually do something for them, and so we appreciate everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Commander. Appreciate you. There's another physician in the House that has come alongside Dr. Christ to give shots in arms at many events. He was among the first healthcare workers to get vaccinated when we launched this, and that's our medical director, Dr. Edmund Baker. I'd like him to come up and share a few words.
Thank you, thank you. Every time you see me, I'm going to talk about diversity, and I'm going to talk about disparity in medicine. Today is no different. With yesterday's CDC recommendation to lower the age of Pfizer vaccine to 12 years old, we reached another major milestone in the fight against COVID-19. Arizona ranked second amongst states with multi-generational homes, and vaccinated adolescents will play a critical role in the protection of our vulnerable populations. We are 5 months since the start of COVID vaccination, and here in Arizona, our population, 43% of our population has received at least one dose of the vaccine. Communities of color still lag behind in receiving this vaccine. 21% of Black Americans and 24% of Latin Arizonans have received one dose. While this is a slight increase since the last time I talked to you, more work still needs to be done to close the gap. Access to care and hesitancy still are the primary reasons that disparity exists. Dr. Christ has been instrumental in helping organizations like Arizona Foundation and Equality Health Foundation in providing access points in areas like this where most people with needs can have access. Hesitancy has been the hardest to solve because of many factors that cause it, but because we must continue to educate everyone to offset the deluge of misinformation that exists. Our teens are social media influencers, and they can help spread the good work that's being done. So I urge you to help disseminate the trusted information about the COVID vaccines and continue the conversations about the importance to our communities. The summer months are approaching, and we all want to travel. We want to have friends and family over the house for barbecue. And we want to host that birthday party, to swim and enjoy life with our family and friends. This is how we do it together and as one community. Just remember, protect yourself and protect your family.
Thanks, Dr. Baker, for being on the front line and educating people, encouraging people, and putting shots in arms. We really appreciate you. And before I call up Keisha Hodge Washington, as you can tell, I'm going off of script a little bit here. I do want to bring up the president and CEO of Adelante Healthcare because they play a critical role in vaccinating in communities. So Pedro, would you mind coming up and saying a few words, please?
Thank you, everybody. You know, we are definitely honored, and it's a pleasure to be here today. When we received the call to come out and help with this event, We were more than happy to. We picked up the vaccines. Thank you to ADHS, Dr. Cara Christ for getting us those early this morning. We immediately, you see our team behind us, the wonderful team at Adelante Healthcare, and they're always ready and prepared to come out to community events like this. I love them very much, and I'm very proud of all the work that they do. I just wanted to say, thank you to Arizona and to Equality Health. Muchísimas gracias por todo que ustedes hacen en la comunidad. It is very important. The work that they do in our community is extremely important. All the events that they put on, for our community, to get out there to the underserved is amazing. Thank you both for everything that you do. And this is another special honor for me personally. I was born and raised in South Phoenix, and this actually is my school that we're at today, Greenfield School. And I've worked with many teachers, Mrs. Sullivan, Maxino Bush. They named the school after her. Many of my mentors come from this area. So it's another extreme honor to be here today as the president and CEO